Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Jersey Ballerz podcast, season 2, episode 3. Can you believe that? Right now on this beautiful Sunday, when we are watching all the two games, actually the two game 7, one is done already. But before we get into that, I want to salute everybody is in the chat. To my boy Chris, how you doing, Chris?
I'm good, man. You know, a beautiful day outside, day to relax, a day to enjoy. So, and then enjoying 2-7 games. So that's what it is.
So before we start talking about our game, our local game, let's talk about this Knicks Indiana Pacers game. I've stopped watching it after the first quarter. How about you? Did you watch the whole entire thing?
I watched the whole thing. The reason I watched the whole thing is because I'm in another group chat with some other guys from LA.
For Knicks fans.
Yeah, they a bunch of listen, and I said that again. I really like the effort of the Knicks because they have not done anything like this since 1999 when they went to the final, you know? So I really enjoy watching them because they play with a lot of energy.
They're lucky to be there, man.
No, I would not say lucky because there's a lucky is like when okay, you did not really work hard. I watch most of their games. Like for the playoffs, they work hard. They earn it.
But I'm talking about because of the injuries. They're lucky to be there because they could have been done probably game 5. All the injuries started piling up. Let's see. Julius Randle was already out, right? Mm-hmm. Mitchell Robinson got hurt in the first round, so he was out, surgery. Bogdanovich got hurt in the first round. He got surgery. He's out. That's 3. Then you got Anunoby, OG, getting hurt in game 4, I think it was. Was it 3? 3 when it was 3 when they had the chance to win. The Indiana won that game with that 30-foot 3-pointer from.
Yeah, I don't recall which game exactly, but
I
know
game 3.
Yeah.
So Anunoby was out. That's 4. Then you got Hart going down.
Last game. And I don't know if it was a cramp or if he got hit. And
it's a strain. He has a stomach strain, something like that. It takes days to. I think they give him shots, right? Just like they did with Brunson. Remember Brunson? He went back to the
locker room.
Yeah, and then he came out again, and he was like normal. I think they give him a good cortisone, or I don't know what.
That's why it is. You know, they have the money for that. They can afford it. I can't.
Well, they have the personnel, they have the doctors, they have
exactly.
Everything.
They know the risk of everything, and then they know the pros and cons.
So tell me what happened this game since you saw it.
Okay, so since I watched the whole game, honestly, I don't want people to. I mean, I don't want Knicks fans to. I know they're gonna feel like, you know, man, why?
I'm a Knicks fan.
I know you're a Knicks fan.
Yeah, but
I'm talking about to
realist.
The ones like, oh man, we never get to, we never have a chance. Because they were number 2 seed. That's surprising right there. So the other thing is, I think, like you said, the injuries plays a role. And again, a lot of people in like an NBA who works in like TNT, sometimes it's just like next man up. That's why it is. You cannot if you have your stars, that's good. But if you don't,
yeah, but not all the teams say that or do that. Just because I'll give you the example of 76ers. Look at all the excuses they were giving.
I don't think they play. They play because Maxim step up.
No, they did play, but it was all the excuses of the refs, all the excuses of this, or he's hurting me, or he's hitting me, or he's doing this, or he's doing that. I mean, just like the other teams. Yeah, you play. That's it. You get.
Yeah, that's what
I'm saying. If it's physical.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think like they play, you know. And again, I give much respect to the Knicks for everything they have done and for this season, to be honest with you, because they play hard. DiVincenzo, all these guys, they play.
All right.
Even what's his name? That guy, number 18, I forgot his name, but he came up like
Deuce.
I don't really know.
The young one, the guard?
No, not the young guard, not the guy with the dread. The number 18, I think. What's his name again? I forgot his name, but he came like since last game when they got blown out. He was playing well, and again in that game, I think he got probably 20.
He's a big
25.
or he's a small?
No, he's probably a 6'6" guy. So he was a guy who was coming off the bench. Because no.
Precious? Not Precious?
No.
From the Knicks you're talking about?
I'm talking about the Knicks. I can try to pull up to see exactly who is this guy.
DiVincenzo?
No, I know
Hart,
DiVincenzo.
Brunson?
No.
Coming off the bench. Oh, Burks.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Alec Burks.
Yeah, so he gave them a boost. To be honest with you, he was doing his thing when he got on. I think he scored probably like 25 or 29 in that last game. Yeah, he was hot for a moment. But overall, this is my take from it.
Injuries play a part.
Injury play a part, and at the same time, you need guys to step up. You know. Because I think like the Knicks, they were playing some good defense at times, and again the Pacers, I can say some way they were fortunate. The reason I'm saying that, they don't really play, even though some games they might play good defense, but they're not consistent with their defense. Because I see guys playing with their hands down all the time.
So all healthy, Milwaukee, Indiana.
Oh, that would be Milwaukee.
Okay,
that's no doubt.
All healthy, New York, Philly.
New York, Philly, all healthy, both teams?
Yeah, all healthy. Would it still be in the same outcome?
I'll say Philly.
I'll
say Philly.
What?
Game
7?
Listen, the only way maybe I could question Philly, it's because of what's his name, Harris. This guy, I think he needs to return that money.
Tobias Harris.
Yeah, he needs to return that money.
Yeah, there's a couple. Well, there's a couple of players like that. Ben?
No, Ben. Listen, Ben. We know. Let's not talk about people who's not even.
But isn't this weird that he's from Philly?
Listen,
he was from Philly.
But the thing is, Ben has been like that. We know his status. He has been like that. Some people have been asking him to return the money a long time ago. I'm talking about a guy like who's supposed to be performing.
Who's gonna return the money out of all these professional players? None of them. So that's it. Once you give them the bag, that's it. That there's nothing you can do. So yeah, I mean, I'm disappointed because of the injuries, not because of what they couldn't get past this round. Injuries played a lot. I mean. Have OG go down, then have Hart go down, and then have Brunson go down at the end.
And
was it a blowout?
Yeah, they lost by 21. So
there's really not much.
But the funny thing is, they were down by 20 in the first half, and then at halftime
they made it a
down
push
for 15.
Yeah.
So second half,
I think it was 60, 50, 55 or
55-70.
55-70, something like that.
So. Like second half, they were down by 7 points at one point, you know. So, but I think it's just the fact that the Pacers they were making shots, because I think they probably shot like 70%.
All right, so I mean, well, that's done. I'm very happy for them. Hopefully next season, you know, they have a bright spot because they still have a lot of picks. They can re-sign almost all of them back again if they wanted to.
We'll see.
I don't know about.
I
love OG, man. But
definitely, we have some guys that listen. I can tell you from the top of my head. I can tell you exactly the guys they're gonna sign. I mean, if their contract is over.
You think they get
Dante
Hartenstein? You think they'll resign him?
They can resign him because they need a big. Because OG is not a big. He's not a true big.
So you think they'll trade Mitchell? You think that they're done with Mitchell already? All the injuries that he has all the time, every single season he gets injured. You think they decide to keep Hartenstein?
The thing is, it's part of the game. You cannot control injury.
You can't, but you can't also be that type of player that you're always injured.
Which is true, because we have guys in the league, they never play a whole season, you know, because of injury situation. You know, David, he played. I think pretty much he played more games this season, based on what I heard.
This is probably one of the few ones that he played the most. Yeah, I'm surprised.
So that's why I'm saying, like, you cannot control injury, because if you need true bigs, they need to keep this guy.
All right. So if you had to choose Hartenstein or trading Mitchell, you had to keep one only. You can't keep both.
I mean, I'll let a Knicks fan make that decision. That's not my call. You make that decision. What do you think?
I don't know.
Because to me, like,
If there's a good nice package that we can get back,
for who?
I don't know, man. I don't know who's out there. I don't know who's going to be disgruntled. Look, Booker. I don't know what's happening with him.
Booker is staying. where it
KD.
is.
I don't know what's going to happen with him.
KD
Which
is
I wouldn't want him.
KD is the latest thing I read about KD that he's not happy.
He's never happy.
He's not happy where he is. And the other thing I heard, like,
Paul
maybe,
George. Everybody from Clippers. None of them are happy as well.
I didn't read anything about that, but the KD situation, I heard that what's the name again? I think during the season, at one point of the season, he spent 3 days not talking to the coach or anything like this. He just
KD. He always does that, man.
So
he always does that. It's him. You know who they are. Harden.
Yeah, and then
It's
somebody.
KD. It's Kyrie. It's all the same people. It's all the same players.
Listen, let's leave Kyrie out of it. He made it to the Western Final now. Now they're waiting.
I mean,
now they're waiting for whoever's coming.
so let's switch now to the Minnesota Denver. Who you think is going to take it? You think Ant is going to go?
Listen,
all
Minnesota,
out?
they're going to play. However, I'll give the edge to the champ.
Isn't Murray hurt right now?
No, he's fine.
I think
He's not hurt.
I read that somewhere that
Nope,
he was hurt.
He's not hurt.
He's good.
No, he's good. He's good to go. He was hurt like maybe second or third game, but he's good now. He's good to go.
So who you going for? Denver.
Again, I give the edge to the champ, even though I would like the Minnesota Timberwolves to win it. But the champs, you cannot, because they were down 0-2.
Came
And
back.
then now it's a game 7.
Then
So,
they came back, what, 3 games?
yeah,
3 straight games. And
3 straight games,
then
and
they
then
lost
they
the
lost
other.
the last game, and then
Oh,
now it's going to game 7.
It's going to be fun. All right, so, let's assume Denver wins. All right, let's
Okay,
just
let's
assume. Who are you going after that? Dallas and Denver.
That's Denver. There's no question.
You think Dallas don't have a shot?
They can win 1 or 2 games.
Okay,
The
but
way
it's not,
Luka is
but it's not
playing-
going to be close.
It's not. Listen, you cannot have your superstar every time like he get contact, like he instead of running back and like on defense. Guess what he's doing? He's arguing with the referee while the other team is going back on the offense. He's going to score.
I think I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm just thinking Aaron Gordon is going to probably be defending right? Yeah, that's how the matchup is going to be.
But
If
I
it
believe
was
that's
that
a
Denver,
mismatch.
yeah, of course, for
Gordon.
for Minnesota.
Yeah, that's a mismatch because Ant-Man is more athletic. I mean, Gordon is athletic. However, I think Ant-Man is faster than him and more skill.
Yeah.
Joker is a mismatch for everyone.
Wait, but hold on a second. Who's been defending Ant?
Ant,
It's been Gordon, right? No.
Gordon on sometimes
It's not
Gordon,
Murray. It's not Murray.
Sometimes they put what's his name? Caldwell Pope.
Oh.
He's the one. Sometimes they throw him. Sometimes they throw different guys at him. However, like he kind of I can say like he cooked most of them.
All right. So from the East, you think Boston is gonna?
Oh yeah, there's no.
I don't even think Kristaps should come earlier.
Yeah, to be honest with you, the only way I think the Pacers can beat the Celtics is only if they get into the same situation, injury problem.
Which I doubt, man.
Because
do you think the coach has a lot to do with it? Or anything to do with it? I know he, like they say, he runs the players to the ground, but
who?
I would like to just go back.
Which coach?
Our coach, the Knicks coach.
No, I think he's a great coach. He's a defensive coach.
I know,
sure.
I know, but playing them too many minutes, he doesn't want to stretch the
bench.
Yeah. Just think about it.
I mean, do you have
at least during the season? He still wants to go 7-8 instead of going 9.
Yeah, you have to go deep in the reason you have to do that during regular season so you can see who, like in case you need somebody to kind of come off the bench, like to help you out when you have some of your stars dealing with injury or something. You need to put those guys during regular season.
Yeah,
mostly during trash time.
I'm kind of curious though to see, to get stats as how many players have gotten injured when he's gone to the playoffs with previous teams.
A lot, because you can point out like Derrick Rose.
Yeah, but let's take him out because his was it's a different injury, but I'm talking about every other player after that besides Rose.
I don't know exactly, but I'm sure like he has that history of with players getting injured. I'm not saying this is his fault. However, that's gonna fall on him. I don't think that's going to really fall on him because like they see what he's trying to do in terms of a coach.
I just feel that last season it was the same thing, right? Last season it was Julius, but I don't know if it was. No, I think it was like a freak accident. I'm just trying to think what happened. His ankle. I think it was his ankle. I don't know, man. It just sucks.
Things like that happen, you know, and that's what. Remember what I told you. You cannot control injury. That's one thing you cannot control because it's out of your control in terms of because you never know. Like somebody's gonna drive to the basket, somebody's gonna cut under them the wrong way, and then somebody like maybe trip somebody, twist ankle. So anything can happen.
While you fix your mic, I'm gonna send a shout out to everybody there. That's in the chat. We already been playing 4 games already for our league at Branchburg. I'm just kind of curious to ask you. It was a tie game and they left it as a tie game. I've never seen that in the 12 seasons we've been playing. You know, what was that all about? What was the reason that what did the ref say? Because I was on the bench at that time.
Okay, listen. Based on what I heard, it was not something I heard directly from the referees, or that's not something that I asked them, and then based on I heard from somebody, they say like, oh yeah, the place was about to close.
We had the last game.
Yeah, the place was about to close. They didn't want to play another like 2 minutes.
That sucks, man. I'm just trying to see if it's going to affect, you know, both teams at the end.
Not really.
Having a tie.
I don't think that's gonna affect the team. I mean, when you say affect, are you talking about the seating?
The seating. The seating.
Okay, this is the way I'm gonna talk about this. Let's say your team, let's say us, and then we beat every other team. I don't think that's gonna affect us at all.
But
you know?
if we're fighting for like the fourth seed, I mean, it could.
But they're not gonna do it with the other team. They're gonna look at you and that team. If that team is kind of even with you, in terms of like their wins. Mm-hmm. But if it's with a different team, I'm sure that should not affect you, because it's a tie game.
Why do they have the 9:30 games? I don't get it. Like if it's going to go to overtime, it's going to go to overtime. Well, it was double overtime too, right?
Yes, that was double
overtime. It was like, forget it, man. I thought it was the refs that they didn't want to continue, you know, working.
Again, I don't know. Could be the case. But based on what I heard was, the place was they're about to close, so they just didn't want to do a second OT.
All right. So going to the following week, we played another team. We still have like 2 teams we haven't seen. We have the one with the big guy,
okay,
and the young kids, the young guys. They look like they the Indiana Pacers plus that big guy.
Roy Hibbert.
They look all athletic, and well, that big guy looks athletic as well.
Yeah,
but,
he is athletic.
We're missing him, and there's another team. I think there's 2 teams that we haven't played. But last not this week, but 2 weeks ago, probably 5 minutes into the game, I know we have it on our channel. 5 minutes into a game, one of the guys, their best player, gets hurt. And I don't know if you saw the video I sent you guys in the group chat. Did you see how it unfolded, how it happened?
I mean, he was just he was just walking. When I said walking, he was just moving as a regular movement as the ball was moving.
He was about, I think you were guarding him, right?
No, that was not our game.
No.
That was not our game. He was not playing against us.
Yes, it was against us.
No.
It's there. I have it there. I even
It's against us?
Yes.
I was not there then.
Yeah, I forgot. It was Justin defending him. So he was in the 3-point line. As soon as he was about to sprint in, that's where he felt what I believe is the Achilles heel. Because everybody says that they feel, the ones that have gotten injured, they said that they feel that somebody kicks them from behind. And that's exactly what happened. His reaction was. He went And the first thing he felt, whatever he feels, he turned around. He just looking around to see who had kicked him, and then he couldn't walk. He just limped. He stopped. He just limped all the way to the seat, our bench.
Yeah, I saw he was sitting there. That's why, because that's the time. That's around that time I was coming in, and I saw like somebody was sitting there.
You weren't. Yeah. I think you were coming in.
Yeah, that's the time I was coming in, and I saw like he was sitting there.
So I want to say it was the Achilles heels that he messed up. That's the same thing that KD, right? KD.
Yeah, when
Kobe
he got injured.
Kobe
Yep.
as well. So I think that's what they say they feel. They feel that somebody kicks them from behind. So that's the same exact thing that I saw. That his reaction was he looked all over, but there was nobody there. There was nobody around. So I mean that sucks, and I know it takes a while to.
Yeah, I think he's out for the season.
No, he's definitely out. He's done, but
done.
I just don't remember how long it takes for a player to come back from that. And then after that, they say they never come back the same. Could be, might be true, might not be.
I think everybody. I mean,
everyone's
body is different from each other. Also, it depends on your activity. I mean, let's say you're a professional basketball player. You're getting paid, right? You're getting paid even though you're injured. So now you know if you have to have surgery, you're going to have your surgery, and then you're going to go to rehab. However, for us as regular people who have to work like our job,
we have no choice. Yeah.
We have daily things to do. It's different. Recovery for us will be different. And it's not like you have a specialist like who's going to check you out from time to time to see exactly what's going on. So it's going to be, I mean, I'm sure you're probably going to go to the doctor or to his primary care doctor or to the hospital just so they can check it out.
I think it takes months, man, for that to heal. And I think it's like a strip, if I'm not mistaken, man. I remember, did I research that before? I think I did that for KD. I was kind of curious. I think it's like something that goes, a strip that goes down to your heel and stuff like that.
Probably
it
came out.
Yeah, it tears and then you have to put it back together. Sucks. It sucks for him, man, that he had.
Yeah, because again, he still has to be responsible for things that he has to do in his daily life. Like,
yeah, imagine if he's a stripper, how is he gonna get into the pole? How he's gonna climb and
definitely he's out. He's out. He's out.
He's done.
He's out. Unless he's just gonna be sitting on the chair.
That's it. He can't do anything. He's got to turn into a drag queen now.
He's gonna be, how they say he's gonna do the stanky legs.
Yep. That's it. So, I mean, that was a drag. He was their best player for that team. So,
yes.
So then last week we played Jelly Jam. I actually was like, damn, man, they're gonna come hard on us because they always do. Jelly Jam, they always give us problems every time we play them. They're like a pesty team, and I don't know what happened. I know. Justin was wired. He was talking trash to John. He was like,
because Bobby John started it. Because, I mean, go ahead, and then I'll say my piece.
I mean, I didn't hear John say anything. He might have, but knowing John, he probably did. But it was also Justin. I just find it funny. I keep quiet. And I just listen because it's entertaining. I find it entertaining. I don't know if Jake was saying something to Ed. I think right or their other best player. Who's their other best player? The other kid. All in gray. He was pretty good.
He made a couple of shots.
Yeah, he was pretty good. Other than that, then I think John has his two cousins, the big guys. His two cousins were playing.
Are they his cousins?
Yeah, they're both his cousins.
No problem.
So they were both. They were both. Yes, I guess. I mean, I didn't see Ed's brother there.
Yeah, I didn't see him. I think he could be a different maker for them because I know he can drive.
Yeah,
he shoots as well. So
yeah,
he could have been a difference maker for them.
Then the sub that they got. The rent for a game.
That was the guy all great. That was the one who.
No.
Oh, he started.
He started. No, the other guy from the other team. And he was
that guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. He came in. He made a 3 right from the get go.
I don't know if he's listening right now. I really want to apologize to him.
Let me see, man. I have it here
because for some reason. I was going for a hook shot,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
right.
he was unfortunately the guy on my way, and then I hit him in the face.
Oh, you hit him on the face or down below?
No, in the face. Down below, that was somebody else.
That must have been Jake. I called a timeout for him so he could take a break.
So that was somebody else who hit him. Like I said, oh, this is the guy. He's very fragile.
Yeah. He's good. I like him, but
Yeah, he brings the energies. That's for sure.
What I did notice, this is kind of the first time I noticed that there were going back and forth amongst teammates, arguing and stuff like that. Didn't you notice that? John and Ed.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah,
I mean, I was not paying attention to that.
I was, because I guess I'm on top. See, if I'm on top, I get to hear more things when they bring in the ball up. So I was hearing that. That was kind of different. You know, that was kind of different because it never happened. But it also never happens that we were blowing them by a lot. So that doesn't happen. It's always close.
No, that's not true.
Yes,
couple
it
of times. Come on, man.
I mean, the sense that they're always beating us by like 10 points, and we always got to climb up. But it's always close.
But listen, the past season when we like had Steve.
But that was in the playoffs that we blew them out.
No, I'm not talking about. Yeah, we
but not regular season. The regular season.
Season we beat them up. We blow them out, and that's the reason.
In regular
John,
season too.
Yeah, that's why that's why he kept complaining like, oh yeah, the reason you guys beat us. Every time we beat them is because like he said like, oh, the reason you guys beat us is because you guys have
so
big guys.
what was the excuse this time? Because we didn't have no big guys.
That's the reason I sent that video to Jake on Friday, and I said because they were complaining, and this is his excuse. This is what Jake told me. Jake said, oh, I went to John and I spoke with him. I said, hey, listen, you always said it's because of our big guys. That's why we beat you. Why exactly? What happened now? He said, oh, Chris and Justin.
Oh my God. That was the difference. I thought he was probably going to bring me in the conversation.
He said Chris and Justin. Oh, Chris is kind of, he's a big dude. You said it's because it was Steve and Justin was big Justin.
Do you know how many layups that Justin missed? How many opportunities that he gave to?
I'm not gonna go there.
I mean, I'm going to go there because that's.
Oh, you can go there if you want to, but I'm not gonna go there because I already expressed myself about that because I said that before, and that's not. Now I'm saying it.
I mean, it's always been the way, but this time, this past game was worse.
And again,
it was like 10 of them.
I don't know. Did you see the frustration in my face?
No,
you didn't see it.
No.
Oh wow.
No, we were winning. There was nothing. I mean, you get a little annoyed. Yeah, you're missing. Come on, man, you got to make that. I think I told him, yo, bro, you got to make that. Come on, don't miss that.
But now I have to go at you too. Why did you miss that layup? Oh, don't tell me that was on purpose because I read your text.
No, that was not on purpose. No, it's not on purpose. I think John let me go by because
he did not let you go by.
That was too easy because that was too easy. I barely passed him, and I think I just got overconfident.
Yeah, that was a left hand layup right there.
Yeah, I got overconfident, and I knew I had beat him, so I was like, I don't know, I just got overconfident. It just went to the other side. I was embarrassing.
And then the one thing that came to mind when I said,
yep,
maybe Justin has done something to you.
Maybe Justin got in my ear, and I was like, damn, man, that was embarrassing. I started looking around. I started looking at your wife, your mom. I started looking at the other players. That's embarrassing. Yo, how that, man? That was a point blank. That was a point blank with the left hand.
Just a layup.
But yeah, man, that sucks. But even with Justin, that's his world. He does that happens to him. It's normal.
Yeah, man. With
me, it kind of doesn't happen.
I'm saying like, come on, listen. I don't have any problem with somebody missing a shot. Like. You're a basketball player, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna take shots. You're gonna make. You're gonna miss.
But layup is a difference, especially by yourself.
Okay, exactly. This is my problem. My problem is like, let's say it's 1-on-1. Still 1-on-1. I know the guy can block because some guys they're athletic. They can block the shot. However, you ahead of the guy, you have to make those. And I think his problem is the fact like when he's going to the basket, he does not look at the basket. He just throw the ball up.
No,
I think that's what it is.
No, I noticed that one time, I think it was last season, he goes with, instead of going like finger roll like this, he goes with his palms forward. So he's throwing the ball instead of rolling it. And I noticed that, and I had never noticed that before. And I told him, yo, bro, why are you throwing it like that? Because he's bringing all his momentum towards the, forward. Plus, he has his hand like this. You can't do that. You got to finger roll it sideways. And I guess he forgot. We got to go back again to the drawing board this season and go.
You guys,
You
in a rush. Go work on that.
I have to talk to him, but he gave me a little bit of the John excuse. My hands are shaking.
I mean, hey, that's that team right there.
That's what he told me.
I mean, I was waiting because when we received the message about what's his name? I mean, we knew like Big Justin was about to be out, but once
we didn't know about Tony.
We knew about Tony the day of.
Yeah,
the day of.
Hours
off.
No,
not the day of.
Hours.
The day before.
Oh yeah.
Because Jake sent a message. Remember, Jake sent a message?
I haven't read anything, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell. So he sent the message. He said the day before. He said, "Oh, I'm not gonna make it," because Jake was checking to see who's going to make it. So he said he's not going to make it, and then that's when Jake sent a message, and then told me like, "Hey, you need to rest because we're gonna need you in there." So I said, all right, no problem. But I didn't know they're going to get that big. They were about to have that. I mean, he was a huge guy. Not huge. He was a big guy. He was not tall.
For Jelly Jam?
Yeah. That's the first time I see him.
One of John's cousins, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the first time I saw him with the team, And I said, oh.
His mistake that he was in the 3-point line the whole time.
Yeah, I mean that's one thing. I mean he should have been like on the post.
And his other cousin, which I don't know if they're brothers, but they were the biggest guys, but the biggest guys were in the 3-point line.
Yeah, and the other one, he was missing a lot. At time when I was guarding him, I let him shoot. I think he made one, and I told you guys the reason I let him shoot is because like
he's not making them.
Yeah, he has been shooting and missing all the shots. So if he's missing, I'm not gonna even play defense on that.
Yeah, and Ed doesn't shoot them. Unless he's by himself. He usually passed the ball. So I was pressuring him a little bit. John was the only one, but John missed a lot as well. Point blank shots, layups.
Oh yeah,
I think
we didn't make it easy on him. Listen, this is the thing. This is what happened when you run your mouth. I mean, when I said, I think that's the
you
same
heard that,
thing
John, right? You run your mouth.
Yeah, this is what happened. The same thing with Raph. After the season, after playing with us, and then he was playing with them. So when guys are running their mouth like this, so it
never goes good.
Yeah, because
it never works.
And that's the reason I was telling you at times, like, I mean, even though he was not John, when they coming down, if you see me down, don't try to hit their hands. Let them come, because I'm trying to count because some of them they trying to go Euro step, so I'm gonna see how many steps they're gonna take, and then wait for them to jump and then block the shot. So
what John tells me, which I don't really understand, I'm not understanding what he means by that. He says that he plays better in the Metuchen League than in the Branchburg League. It should not matter where you play. Your game should be the same everywhere. I mean, unless there's something different. Maybe players, but it seems that he has the green light to do whatever he wants with the ball. Like I mean, that's what I noticed this game.
Listen. Basketball is basketball, right? And I can understand maybe like different environment sometimes. Your spot, because listen, when you let's say the LA Fitness that I go play at, I know where my spot on that court, like
your
different places,
Mm-hmm.
You can go play somewhere else. And the same spot you tried him, it might not work. However, basketball is still basketball.
Yeah, your game shouldn't change.
That's why you need to make the adjustment. That's why it is. So, I think maybe yes, he's probably like, I don't know how high the rims are over there, or I don't know exactly how the floor is, because you need to have a good feel for the environment you're playing in. If you don't have a good feel for it, so things might not work out. But I think where we're playing, Branchburg, it's decent.
Yeah, I think.
I think it's decent. I don't think there was anything wrong with over there. But hey, listen, if that's what he says, so that's what he says. I think as he's getting used to the environment, I think that can be a little bit easier for him.
I also think that teammates has a lot to do with it, and maybe that's one thing. He tells me from time to time, hey, it's kind of hard to play with ex-player because he doesn't know my spots. He doesn't pass it at the time that he should, or things like that. So I think that has a lot to do with it as well.
I guess could be the case,
but
maybe.
It was a good win though.
Oh yeah, I mean,
It was a good win.
because right off the bat, I mean, I didn't say anything to Jake. I just know when I got the ball on that block right there, I'm gonna take that mid-range jump shot right there. So, and then Ed came up to me and said like, hey, listen, let me switch on him because like 10 minutes in the game, he already scored 20 points. So let me just like go at him, you know. So and then he was trying to guard me, and I still give him that hook shot. And Jake told me they still don't respect the hook shot, which is okay with me. I don't have any problem.
Have you checked the standings?
No, I did not check, to be honest with you.
You know who else? Who else is the team that we haven't played? That white kid, that tall, white, skinny kid.
Yeah,
that
the
dunked.
blue team. I think we're playing them next.
Oh yeah.
That's
okay.
what Jake told me.
Okay, so them, and then the other one is the other one
Beige,
with the other big,
I think
the other big
beige.
kid. Yeah,
Yeah,
gray. I think they're gray.
gray.
I
I
think
think it's beige.
it could be. It could be. So I'm sure they're probably one of the top.
Yeah, because I don't think
team.
I think they probably undefeated. I don't think the blue team is undefeated though.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, but it must have been that team that they just played. It was a big.
yeah,
against big.
exactly. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think. And the blue team, I mean, to me, it's funny every time like when I walked in and then either you or Jake is like, oh, that team is good. I'm looking at half of their players. Half of their players are not basketball players to me. You know?
From the blue team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tall guy, yeah, he's athletic and all of that.
Who do I know that's been there?
Oh, Marcelo.
Marcelo.
Play with them.
Well, Marcelo is good. Marcelo is good.
Yeah, I think he's
point.
yeah.
Who else do they have?
They have that tall dude
Yeah,
you mentioned. I think they have a couple of other short guys.
Are they decent?
I have no idea. I don't know if because when we were playing, I think I don't know if it's from the blue team or the beige team, but somebody was saying something. Yeah, John, things like that. I don't know if it's because somebody make a play on the ball or something like that, and then they were. I think I was the one who had the ball, or maybe somebody scored or something like that, and then somebody was sitting on the bench and saying something. So I looked over.
Was it the blue team or the other one? I know
I
saw like
I think
six of them.
Yeah, I think that was the other team.
The other team, right? Yeah, it
so
was in the blue team.
Yeah, I looked over to see exactly who was talking.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a good memory of that person. So whenever I see them, like to know exactly what I'm gonna do about it.
It's pretty good, but you know it kind of sucks that the teams that top teams are missing. Like 3 seasons ago, blue team, Ogre, the team that went undefeated.
Yep.
They didn't show up. You know,
Jelly
Jam broke.
Yeah, they kind of
dismantled the team now.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, my question was like, why they like Marcelo did not stay with that team.
Yeah. Also,
Pat's team is
dismantled. Yeah, so
I mean, maybe some of the guys are taking a break, and then they just like put that team together.
Remember the ones with the uniform as well, the Indian team.
The Indian team.
Yeah,
they're not in.
They're not.
Maybe they in different league, or maybe they.
Who knows? They're probably, I don't know. Probably they decided to take a season off and.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, let's wait for next season. I mean, now question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think? Because I know every season like we kind of like undefeated, and then we have hope to win the championship. So what do you think about our team so far?
Well, we haven't had the whole team together. That's been one of the issues. Every week one guy is missing. Due to vacation or other stuff. But we haven't had the whole team. I don't think we had. I think we probably had of the first game.
Okay.
Right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, first game. That's the only time that
first game we didn't have Tony. I don't think we had Tony.
Yeah, we had Tony.
We had Tony.
Yeah, remember we ended up
winning
by 2 points.
Justin then.
No, he was there. We ended up winning by 2 points.
Okay.
The first game.
Okay.
I think it was Pat's team too.
No, it was the Burgundy team with the kids who was dribble. It was like cooking, like when I was guarding him.
Yeah.
The one who has his brother. Burgundy team. That's the team.
Yeah. So I think we won by what? 2 points? 3 points?
And
3 points because they shot a 3 at the end.
We were up by a bunch.
Yeah.
On them, and then they came back.
Yeah. So from there everybody's been missing. Everybody's been missing. It's been Tony. It's been It's been Justin. Scott's been there. You
Yeah,
been there.
everybody.
Yeah.
Besides that, everybody else has been.
Yeah,
been
we
present.
had that kid for 1 week as well. Remember that Justin brought? That was the second
Oh
week.
yeah.
The point guard. We had him as well. So we haven't had the full team. Hopefully this week we can, man. We can bring the full team, the full squad, because it's gonna be interesting playing against the blue team.
Yeah, I think this year we need to. I mean, I'll say that for myself, a little bit more humble. You know, I don't
you guys
think.
gotta be.
Huh?
You guys gotta be. A few of you guys gotta be.
No, I definitely agree. You know, because like every year we feel like we could win it. However, like at the end, we did not finish it.
Yeah,
we did not finish it.
It's best not to say anything. And
Yeah, we
wait
just
till
like
the-
go play game by game.
Jake is already like a week before asking for extra medals. I'm like, bro, what the freak are you doing, man? Like, don't do that, man. Don't do that. No, I'm just telling him. Can't.
No, let's
can't-
wait
can't-
after.
Like, no,
after
bro,
the fact.
no. I don't
Let's
want
wait after the fact, and then we can always get the extra things.
Yeah, just
that
like
we didn't
I
get.
did that time that we were missing like 2-3 medals. I spoke to him, and then the first week of the next season, the new season, he gave me the medals. That was it. That's simple.
Let's wait
Simple
for
as that.
everything. You know, let's take it game by game because each game is different. How we never knew that we will end a game on a tie. And mostly the team we're playing, we're supposed to beat that team.
And I think it's good in a sense. I like it because every season somebody different wins. Like every season somebody different wins. It's not like you have a super team that hey, we can't beat that team. We're always going to be playing for second. It's no fun.
Let me tell you something. If there was a team like this, like every year, like they always beating everyone, this team will be the most hated team in the league.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
it's just like the Warriors, you know, when like the Miami Heat, the Warriors, when you had the Chicago Bulls, when you have a team like that's winning, it becomes boring.
But think about it. It becomes boring. It doesn't become fun because you know that
you already know who's going to win.
And that thing of
that's
we can beat them by 40
discouraging.
all the time. No, man,
that's
I
kind
don't
of
really like
discouraging.
it. It's not fun. It's not fun. So having everything even Steven, for me, is better. It makes it fun. But yeah, I mean, it's been interesting this season. I can't wait to play those big guys. Those are the only two left, and I think they are on top as well.
Yeah, I mean, no, I think they should not be because the blue one should be down. I mean, I know the standing is not updated,
but we should all be
right
we
there. Should be like right there.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm assuming. I mean, that's my assumption of us being number 2 seed. That's my assumption.
So we can say that them two and us, we're the 1, 2, 3 seed. Any of us.
And everybody.
Who do you
else
think is going to be fourth? Old man. I like old man.
The reason I cannot say anything is because every year they finish kind of before last for some reason.
And they're out.
So I don't know.
I don't see Jelly Jam though. This season.
I don't know. Jelly Jam. How many games did they win? I know you spoke to John kind of often.
Yeah, I haven't asked him, man. I haven't really asked him
because I don't know how many games they won. So if they, because old man, they kind of put some younger guy in there. When I say younger guy,
they got a different
more like
lineup.
guys like who's the guy with the headband. They put he's a little bit more like athletic.
And the other point guard, not the short one, the ball headed one, but then the next one after that. There's another one after that. He's new as well.
Okay, so
he's pretty good
because I know they kind of add some guys. They have the Asian guy who can shoot the ball. So I don't know how many games they have won so far. So I will have to look at the stat. Yeah. I mean the standing to see exactly where they at. Because usually I check, but I have not checked this season. I have not checked.
I don't know about Pat's team.
Pat's team, I think they probably 2-2.
Okay.
That's my assumption because usually that's how they are.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to know who's going to be the fourth one. They're all going to be fighting for that.
Yeah, exactly.
That last spot.
I think if there will be a team, based on what I have seen, if there will be a team that will be the fourth, it will be probably the old guys.
Old man.
Yeah, because I think I've seen them. Because I think they can beat Pat's team. I think they can beat Jelly Jam. I think they can beat the other team we we beat by 100. I think we scored 100
Yeah, with
points.
the kid with the goggles.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think they can beat those teams. So I think they probably is gonna earn that fourth
And
slot.
and now I think they can beat the team that had the guy that got injured too.
Oh, they could already because they have Mike Pence who got a mid-range jump shot. They got the ball guy who's always like arguing, and they have other guys who can step up.
He's good. He's good. I like him. He's like a he's like a
Who?
poor version of Oakley.
Who?
the
The
one
big
that's always
guy?
arguing.
Oh, that guy.
He talks a lot of trash. He's
Yeah,
dirty.
He's always coming at me too.
Yeah, and
He
he plays his role.
And I can tell you exactly why he. I mean, maybe toward us, it's because of Jake. Because
Hey.
Jake is always like having a conversation with somebody.
He's taunting everybody.
Yeah,
Man.
he's always having a conversation, and even you say, Jake, you don't need to say anything. Don't say anything. Just play.
Yeah.
Even though he's not saying something like rude
Yeah.
or disrespectful,
People don't take it that way.
Yeah,
People don't take
he's
it.
saying something anyway.
Yeah, but people don't take it that way. I always tell them, bro, you gotta be careful because next time it's not. They're not gonna hit you. They're gonna hit one of us. We don't have anything to do with it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be bad because
Yeah.
you know one of us can get injured.
Oh yeah,
You know,
for sure.
Unintentionally, one of us can get injured. So
I'm not.
that's the last thing I want to
I
get
don't-
injured by somebody because somebody was taunting.
Listen, I don't want to be in that business. The reason is because they can. Listen, I have to. Every game, pretty much after every game, I have to go to work. So
Yeah, but and you definitely got to humble yourself instead of doing that salsa dance that you did that other time. So
that's something that was last year, and then it was
Yeah.
not something like it was not something. It was just like I was waiting in the corner.
But
other
did you
than-
see what happened after that? They
What?
were trying to hit you. The guy that was defending you.
that
Yeah,
big guy?
Well, there you go. He could have hit me. I was right next to you.
Yeah. So
On the bench, but I was right next to you. So you got to be careful with that, man. Jake definitely got to be careful. He's gonna get smacked one day.
No,
he's
no,
gonna
no.
get
The
smacked.
one-
It's
the-
gonna be in recording. I'm gonna make a meme out of it.
no, the only thing I want him to do. I mean, you can. I don't have any problem, But I think the talk to the other guys on the other team sometimes, because sometimes he's trying to make a joke out of something.
Yeah.
However, like you said, some people might not take it that way,
I-
and mostly when they losing.
He's too smart. The way he says things.
Yeah.
We don't understand it. People like not as smart as him. We don't get it. So we take it as an insult. So that's how it's been happening. Well, that dude with the headband then threw the medal at him. Here, take the medal.
Oh
You can have it, keep
yeah,
it.
I remember that
Yeah.
situation, and I was telling
Yeah,
Jake,
he-
like, and I understand. I understand like you're not go at the guy. However, we're just trying to have
Yeah,
fun.
but you're being
At the
invited
time.
to play.
Yeah, you ain't
Don't
right to
talk
that.
trash if he
Yeah.
doesn't want to
You
run.
you just lost the finals. things
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
so just play.
Let it go. That's
Yeah.
it. Just let it go. You better yet, don't even play. You should have never played in the first place.
I mean, listen, I'm not against playing in the first place. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
'cause,
but bad things happen.
It was
after a loss.
early. It was early. It was early, so we had the time to play. And I think that day too. Did I? Yeah, I did play.
You did. It was you,
Yeah,
him,
I
and
did play. And
who was the third person? There was three people.
me, Raj, and Jake.
And Raj. Yeah, Raj. Forget about Raj.
Yeah.
Okay, he's broken down. Raj got to get his knees done, man. I've been telling him, get your knees done. Get your knees right. Now is the knees, then is the shoulders, the arms, tennis elbow. He's like,
Yeah, I mean, listen, I applaud him because, like, hey, listen, he has been he has been consistent with us in terms of like, hey,
With injuries?
Raj, yeah. Hey, Raj, listen, we only have 5. We only have like 4 people. Like, you need to get yourself ready. And he's there, things like that for us, That's the reason I will always tell him, like, keep your things in your car. Because you never know. We always gonna need somebody extra,
he's been playing, what? The last 3 weeks, right? The last 3 weeks he's been playing.
For us?
For us.
Oh yeah. He played all 2 weeks for us.
Well,
know,
might as
which
well
is
just
good.
finish the season.
Oh yeah, I agree. He should finish the season for us.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, wherever we get, so that's what it is.
Sign,
you know?
sign him to another 10-day contract. $20.
Oh wow.
20 bucks, come
10-day contract. Now while you mentioned that, I don't know if you have been. I'm sure you probably heard a couple things.
Caitlin Clark, what she do?
No,
She was 0 points. No. She was
not
0
0 points.
Oh no.
I think. I mean, I know you're talking about her now, but however, I was just reading something as I was at home, and I was reading something about. I forgot the person, but that's another WNBA player who mentioned the reason they marketing Caitlin Clark is because she's white. The reason they marketing her like this is because she's white. I read the whole thing, and part of it is true. However, she's talented. You cannot ignore the talent, you know?
What's she averaging right now?
I don't know.
I think she's played, 3 games, right?
Yeah, she played 3 games, and things have not been easy for her because it's different.
A transition is going to be hard.
It's different.
Yeah, it's different from everybody.
I was listening to something on First Take. Somebody was saying like, hey, I mean, they need to give her time to adjust to the WNBA because she has been playing against, like, not little girl, but, you know, college. It's a different environment. It's a different way of playing.
You know who she reminds me of? Jimmy Fredette.
Come on, man.
Right? Doesn't she remind you of him?
No, I think she's more skilled.
But he was very skilled when he was playing college and this and that.
Jimmy Fredette was more of a 3-point shooter to me. That's why he was.
Well, isn't she?
That's why she can pass. She can pass. She can drive. She can carry she can bring the ball up and all of that. So I think
it's too early right now, man.
I think they
gotta give her time.
Yeah, you need to give her time. Also, understand that. Listen,
she is white too. You know, it's a good promotion. She is.
Yeah, it is a good. And listen, you know, like. I heard maybe preseason game, something like that. She was, her team was about to play. You know, they only televised only her game. They did not like put any other game out, only her game. So I think somebody like some of the other players from other team, I'm sure they get offended by it.
Why do you think the Knicks game went from Tuesday to a Friday because she was playing on Thursday?
Nah. Oh, yeah. I noticed
she was playing on Thursday, so they jumped it to a Friday.
They skipped one day.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
No, I don't think that's what it is. However, listen, you're a businessman, right? Let's say you are selling product. Whatever product you feel like people will want to buy, you're going to kind of advertise for it. And then you're going to put it in front of people because that's what's selling. Because, listen, if she's making you money, you need to protect her.
Yeah, but we know it's because she's white too. Come on.
Listen. Okay, listen. Yeah, I listen. Again, what did I say before? When I said, like, I read something and I said, yes, part of it is because she's white.
Yeah, but
you know? However,
a big part of it too.
Not. Part of it. I would just say part of it because it's not like she's a scrub.
Yeah,
she's not a scrub.
But is she top tier?
Yes, she's number 1 draft. She's number 1 pick.
Yeah, but is she one of the best ones right now in the WNBA?
Not yet. She's a rookie.
Okay, not yet.
Listen, how can you? Okay. Whenever you have a rookie in the NBA that comes in, do you say like, oh, is it a top tier? No, you're not gonna put the rookie with the superstar. No, you're not gonna do that.
LeBron was.
No, listen, LeBron was because LeBron was a different things. Listen, LeBron was a different thing. LeBron, Melo, all those guys, they were in the same class. So and I believe they were saying like Melo's supposed to win the Rookie of the Year that year, but I believe LeBron got it. So listen. LeBron and her is the different thing. It's not the same thing. LeBron, athletic. She's not as athletic as some other girls. She got the skills. She can shoot, and she's making you money. So if she's making you money, you need to protect her.
Going back to the LeBron thing, you think it's because LeBron plays D and Melo didn't?
No, I don't think
that's
so.
What edges gave him the edge.
It could be the case
because they're both
Melo,
scorers.
Melo. I mean, Melo is a better scorer than LeBron.
Yeah,
definitely.
But he lacks the defense.
Yeah, LeBron was the guy who was chasing everybody down with putting ball on the glass, chase down, block every time.
And
so
that's why I think he had the edge. Because
could
of
be the
defense.
case.
Yeah,
Could be the case.
But he has a lot of blocks.
But however, they said Melo should have won that one. That's what I heard. I didn't watch their rookie season, to be honest with you, to say like, oh yeah, that's true or not. Based on what I heard, that's what it should be.
Yeah. Neither did I, man. I didn't know he was that. He was gonna be that talented.
Who?
LeBron. LeBron. Yeah, at the beginning.
Talking about LeBron, have you heard anything about his son?
I hear a lot of things. He's
Let
not
me see
gonna
what
be
you
good, and then another one that he has the Kobe mentality.
He has the Kobe mentality.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, I haven't even seen his son, man, play. I just hear that he had, I think, 8 points the first time, 13. He did
Where?
a little better the second time.
Where?
In
preseason?
no, not preseason.
Workout.
Yeah,
workout.
stuff like that. So I don't really follow him. I really don't care about him.
So I'm gonna tell you exactly a report that I read from somebody who works for ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the name of the guy. However, this is the report. He's 6'6".
He's not no 6'6". LeBron's son?
Yes. Oh, maybe 6'4", something like
He's
that.
like 6'2", 6'3".
6'4". I'll say 6.
Okay.
Okay, let's say 6'2". All right. Okay, let's say that. I'm just going by the report now because I can flash it. They said an NBA scout person said, if the Lakers don't sign him, nobody else gonna pick him. If the Lakers does not pick him in the draft, no other team will pick him.
Why?
And I'm gonna give you a list of why.
Mm-hmm.
They said number one thing, he cannot shoot. That's one. Number two, he cannot guard. And in a pick and roll situation, they said big guys can go at him.
So he struggles.
I mean, they said he cannot really create his own shot. Because there are some guys, they don't have to create their own shot, but they can shoot. They can be a spot-up shooter.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not. He's none of those. There was something
That's a big negative.
Yeah, there was another thing about like
He can't play point.
I don't think he can play. I mean, they didn't say he can. I think they mentioned something like that he's not a point guard. So all of those things are not in his favor. So with all that being said, the first thing that came to mind was the other son. I think the other son,
Bryce.
Yeah, the other son is way better, and he's taller. He's more athletic. I don't know how athletic Bronny is, to be honest with you, because they had a lot of highlight about him, like dunking in high school, things like that. So I will say I don't know which team's gonna take a chance on him.
I did hear about his brother, that he was better.
Bryce.
I heard it a long time ago.
Yeah, I saw him.
I heard it a long time ago. How many years till he's eligible to go to the NBA?
The brother?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe in 2 years.
So I don't know, man. I just think it's all the hype because he's
his father.
Son.
LeBron's son.
I can't tell you. I can't even tell you if he's good or he's not good.
I don't think he's that good. I said that here before.
Mm-hmm.
I watch him at USC. I watch him. Number one thing, I know he was coming off the bench. Maybe it could be the heart problem. When I say heart problem, it's just like, okay, yeah, he was coming off the bench for that reason. I watch him play like other guys on the team were way better than him. So
from the team.
Yeah, from the USC, from the college team that he was playing for, because he went to the University of California. So
yeah, I think somebody's gonna pick him in the second round.
Who's somebody?
If
who's that somebody?
Lakers. If LeBron says that he wants his son, they're gonna have to.
And that's the reason I said. You see, the headliner was, if the Lakers does not pick him. And this is the headline. If the Lakers does not pick him for a 10-day contract or 2-way contract, nobody else is gonna pick him in the draft.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go to his father, one way or the other.
All right.
Well, LeBron should just end his career in Cleveland. They right?
Oh, John said he only has one cousin on the team.
Oh, he only has one cousin.
Yeah, I'm just checking the chat now.
Which one is that one?
I don't know which one. Check your listen. Last season,
I didn't even send a message. I didn't even text John to tell him, yo, what happened, bro? What happened, bro? Why the loss?
Oh, he said his cousins are not. His cousin and the other guy, they probably have. They don't rebound. They not rebounders.
Okay, but there's no excuse now. We had no bigs. Chris was our big. Chris was playing
There we
center.
go. Jake just mentioned that. I think that was accurate. You said Chris and Justin were like our bigs. Okay, he said against Jelly Jam this season they are considered bigs, which is sad, low.
And
okay,
we were even. Let's be honest. We were even.
We were
even field playing field. So, I know I made the difference. Once I came in, everybody was rattled. Jelly Jam was rattled. Once they saw me, they were like, "Yo, what do we do? How do we stick him? This and that." they panicked.
Oh, he said, okay. The first thing that came out was Justin mentioned like he looked at the standing. The tie thing is gonna affect like Armando's team if it has to.
If they make it.
If that's going to affect, it's gonna affect their team.
Well, Jelly Jam better pick it up because they're. I think him, Pat, all those other old men, they're all gonna be fighting for fourth.
Yeah, but if that's the case, I don't think that's gonna even be Jelly Jam. I don't think they might be out.
Well, we had to find out their record because I know they had told me they had lost to, I think the blue team, if I'm not mistaken. I think, but. Anyways, who cares, man? Let's talk about LeBron.
Because I just checked, like I said, let me see what's going on.
I just think that he's going to find his way to his son.
To his father?
Yeah, to his father, one way or the other.
I mean, this is classic. This is vintage LeBron. We can see, like, hey.
He's going to manipulate it one way or the other.
I don't think he's going to manipulate it. I think he's just going to influence it.
He has the power.
He's going to influence it.
Just
because if he's going to manage, it's like, hey, this is what I want. I think his presence, he's not going to tell the Lakers, you guys better draft my son.
I think he should.
Cannot say that.
It's just like the coaching job, man. Like he should just coach himself. He should just coach.
That's what they said. Listen.
Did you see that the coach is drawing up a play and then he got the board from the coach and started saying, no, this is what we're gonna do. Like,
okay. With that part of coaching part, I listen to a lot of people. George Karl, who used to coach the Nuggets.
It's Supersonics, Denver.
Yeah, the Nuggets. At one point, he mentioned. I saw a lot of things. He said, like every time the Lakers fell, they always point fingers to the coach.
Always.
So it's always the coach. And then they said he mentioned like why don't you just let LeBron coach the team? So this time, we'll see exactly who we're gonna point finger.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think that was the coach's fault.
No, it wasn't.
But I was listening to the Herd, the guy on Fox.
Mm-hmm.
He mentioned something before I said what he mentioned. He said something about like, let's say let's say you were at a job, right? Let's say this is your business and I work for you. So let's say you fire me. And then now you said you're looking for somebody who wants to you're looking for somebody who's always on time. What does that mean? Let's say you're looking for somebody who comes to work on time.
Responsible.
Okay, that's responsible. What does that mean to me? Who you fired?
To the person that got fired?
Yeah.
That he was irresponsible.
Yeah, I was unresponsible, but what exactly? Pretty much you're saying like I was never on time for work.
Yeah, that he was irresponsible. Yeah.
So they said Rob Pelinka, the
general manager.
He mentioned something they looking for somebody a coach who grind, something who wants to grind. So pretty much they saying like the Devin Ham, whatever his name is, like he was
Derwin
not
Ham.
up to the task. Like he was not
Ah,
really
I don't believe
coaching thing. But I don't believe it either. I don't believe it either. I think he was more like, listen. Again, I'm a LeBron fan. However, I can point finger to say like a lot of those things.
Yeah, how
is
many
LeBron's.
coaches has he affected?
I would say a lot.
A lot, of course. Spolster is the only one.
He's the only one because Pat Riley would not let
He doesn't
anything
take it.
that-
Just
he
like he
does not
doesn't
let
take the
that
shit
fly.
from Jimmy
Jimmy Bucket.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
but-
Same thing.
let's look at KD now in that case. I don't know if KD has anything to do or Devin Booker has anything to do with Frank Vogel getting fired because he just got hired.
Well, KD has a lot of influence as well, even more than Booker. So
Could be the
I
case.
think, but you heard the rumors also about JJ Redick to
To
I
coach the
think
Lakers.
I think that would be
That's
bad.
a rumor. I don't think that would be real.
I don't think he should do that. He listens to our podcast. I'm just telling you, JJ, don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I don't think it would be good for him because
It's like Steve Nash when he went to Brooklyn, and it's going
I
to
think
happen.
it's too early.
Yeah, don't do
I
it.
think it's too
He's
early.
probably a smart analyst, and then
Yeah.
stay doing that.
No. He
podcast.
can keep doing. He can coach, but I think it's too early
But you know why they bring his name up, right?
because he's LeBron's good
You know,
friend.
on the podcast. They do
Yeah,
it
exactly.
together and all that.
And then, funny thing you mentioned that somebody mentioned something like, "Oh, if he's the coach, after every game, is he gonna do a podcast about like what went down in the game?"
yeah, I don't think. But Frank Vogel, he since he was let go from Phoenix, he should just go to
To the Lakers. He was fired from the Lakers, so why exactly would he go back?
There's nobody else. Like who else?
Oh, there are plenty of people out there. Sam Cassell is available. I mean, unless he does not want to leave where he's at as an assistant coach.
I don't know about that, man.
So-
nah, I don't know. At the last, the last choice would be LeBron coaching, being a player coach. That's it.
Okay, and then now
nothing
he's gonna be coaching his son.
Okay, it is what it is. Then there's no excuse. There is no excuse.
You're gonna be pointing finger at the
If
James
something
family.
happens, yeah, who is going to point the finger to?
James family.
Yep, that's it. There's nothing else to say about that. But I don't know, man. I just think that he's gonna end up with his son.
I mean, listen. This
Well,
is what
Lakers
everybody's
or
expecting.
If he requests a trade, he can go anywhere he wants.
Yeah, but I don't
think.
think he's not gonna request his trade.
Yeah,
he's gonna stay there.
yeah. I don't think he wants to go.
He's not
from the
going
Lakers.
anywhere.
He likes Los Angeles.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Oh,
I don't think.
did you? I think I saw something today or yesterday about Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell wants to go play with
Miami?
the Lakers. No.
No, they said Miami.
Oh, they said Lakers and there was somebody else they mentioned.
Brooklyn.
No. There was somebody else to the Lakers as well. It was him and there was somebody else. I forgot the name.
Murray.
No,
DeJounte Murray.
no, not him. I heard his name last year
Or,
during
The other one,
during,
Trey Young. Trey Young. Also.
No. It's somebody else. I just cannot remember. I know the one. What's the name? Mitchell, who was playing for the
DeRozan?
Cavs. Yeah,
DeMar
DeRozan.
DeRozan.
He said like he would not mind playing with the Lakers. That's his name. Those are the two people that I read about.
I don't know, man. There's gonna be a lot of trades this season.
Yeah, but the Lakers, they're not gonna do. I don't think they're gonna do anything.
You know that Mitchell wants to go to New York Knicks bad.
But he said that the latest thing I read about him was he wants to be in LA with LeBron. That's the latest I read. However, I don't know how true that is, but I don't think he wants to stay in Cleveland because I don't think he got.
No.
I don't think he has.
I can tell you that.
I don't think he has help. There was a bunch of young guys. Like I don't think they can be consistent.
What if Cleveland tells Mitchell, hey, we'll surround the players around you, everything. We'll trade Garland. We'll trade Garland
To get who?
and we'll get another star to help
Like
you.
who? Paul George?
Paul George.
Paul George is not going to go play in Cleveland.
No, he's not gonna go play. But I'm just giving you names. there's nobody young, man, right now. DeRozan,
Exactly. Yeah, all those guys are old.
KD.
KD is not going to Cleveland.
If he requests a trade,
Yes,
he went to
man.
Brooklyn instead of going to Knicks. That was stupid.
Listen,
was
even
stupid.
even if you go to the listen, even let's say KD didn't go to the Nets and will go to the Knicks, that would be the same thing. He would not be happy there.
He's not gonna be happy
Because listen, let me be honest with. I mean, I'm sorry to say that, Jose. If you're listening, I'm sorry to say it. You know the
Listen
Knicks
up,
are
Knicks fan.
you know the Knicks are cursed.
You think
Yeah,
they're pretty close right now? They're getting
they
there.
cursed, buddy. Do you think? Okay, let me ask you this. And I mean, I know we don't do bet or anything like this. However, do you think the Knicks gonna make it that far again next season?
I do.
Okay, all right, no
do.
problem.
I do.
Today is May 19th,
I do.
2024. So May 19th, 2025, we can probably can talk about go back to that.
I'll put it in the calendar so we can do the podcast that day. I'm just trying to.
No, maybe 19 might not be right.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think who do you think they will get?
Who? The Knicks?
Yeah, or who do you think they'll send? I still think they're kind of done with Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah,
many
but I don't know if KD will want to go there. That's the thing.
I wouldn't want him. He's past his
prime.
Yeah, his age.
He's still
age,
KD.
His age doesn't match the age of.
He's still KD. He's still KD.
Nah, I wouldn't want him.
So
I wouldn't want
do you
him or
Paul
LeBron.
George? Do you want Paul George?
I wouldn't even want him either.
So who you want then? Who you want? You want
My choice,
yeah.
Bridges. If it was my
Okay, so
choice.
like he's
But
right there. He can walk to.
yeah.
He can walk to you guys.
Yeah, he actually bought a house.
Okay, he can-
right next door to Madison Square
yeah.
Garden.
So he can walk to you
But
guys.
that's not a reality. That's not gonna happen.
I mean, they
Nets
need
is-
to have the money. They need to.
No,
to
they
have the
gotta
money
wait
to
till
afford
free
him.
agency when he becomes a free agent.
Okay,
That's it.
if they want to get him like during like off season, they have to. They
They
have to.
can't. Even if the Knicks offer everything to the Nets, they won't do it.
They won't do it.
They won't do it. So I mean, I don't think Booker's is realistic.
Booker is a great player.
Yeah, I don't even.
He's just
think-
like he has.
DiVincenzo played really good, man. I don't even want to move that spot either. But
I don't think. Listen, if you're a Knicks fan, I don't think in your right mind you will think about trading Dante or Hart.
Oh no, of course
I
no.
don't think that's.
But I'm talking about from the starting
If you
lineup.
do that, I can tell you like next season you're not gonna even make it to the playoffs.
So I think it will have to be a 4. Julius will have.
So
to
you're
be-
gonna have to keep him.
No, Julius.
He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to stay healthy.
Julius will have to be traded.
Okay, to go where and
But
get who?
that's what.
Exactly. The only person like you probably could get that can really help the team, it will be KD. There's nobody else.
And then what? Put OG in the 4, KD in the 3, DiVincenzo in the 2. Bring Hart off the bench.
Yeah, you can do that if you want to.
I don't know, man. Let's soak all this in, and
Yeah.
let's
I mean, let's see. You guys ain't got time to think about it.
let's see what happens next 2 weeks from now when we do the podcast, because I'm kind of curious to. I don't think the season. Yeah, it'll probably be done by then. No.
Season is over.
No. The finals. It'll still be
Final?
going. It'll still be going. It'll
2
still
weeks
be
from
going.
now, because you have to we're gonna go to the conference finals.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. All right. So it was kind of fun. Anything else that you have? Oh, look at John. I see John writing.
Yeah,
He says you guys kicked our behind.
Oh, again.
I was very nervous for the game, as I always am. I don't know why I can't get out to the games when we're playing you guys. You guys intimidate me. Of course, John. We understand. That's fine.
I don't see that.
You don't see that? It says I have it here.
Was that the last one?
I was very scared. I missed a lot of bunnies. I don't know if I will do well once again if I play you guys in the postseason. But my hat goes off to all you guys. You guys play great. Thanks, John.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you.
it, yeah.
Next time you're playing us, go to your psychiatrist or therapist
Yeah.
so you can get your anxiety pills.
Yeah. Of course, definitely. All right. Anything else you want to add before we leave?
Nothing else.
All right, guys.
Thank you to everyone.
It's been fun. We see each other in 2 weeks. I'm gonna have more things to bring up to you guys regarding our league. It's going to be fun.
All right.
Maybe we'll have a guest. Maybe we'll get a
that would
guest.
be great.
Yep. All right, guys. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Peace.
Peace out.